So I filled a hat with questions.
Wow.
That I had people just submit, and most of these have nothing to do with music. A lot of them are just dumb questions that you can ask to any musician. So I'm just going to draw 5, and then...
Well, you mind if I draw them?
Absolutely.
Okay, because there's really no such thing as a dumb question, except if they're questions that are dumb. So
That's true.
Let's just see what happens here. Oh, I got one.
All right.
This one is from Pseudo Spider-Man, and it says, have you ever gotten chicken pox? This is a great question. It really is. Because as far as I'm aware, I have never gotten chicken pox. And that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
For an adult, or a young man such as myself, 48 years old, to have never had chicken pox is not a good position to be in. From what I've heard, the older you get, the more severe chicken pox will be when in fact you do get it. So I'm going to knock on this. That can't be wood. Knock on wood here. Please, I would like to never get chicken pox, because at this point, if I do as a 48-year-old, this will not be pretty. So, but thank you for asking, Pseudo Spider-Man. That's a good question. Choose wisely, my friend.
Next one is from Drew Beck, and the question is, Ghost Swayze or Dirty Dancing Swayze?
Ghost Swayze.
Ghost?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Well, he's more sensitive, more emotional,
He's got the pottery there.
more dead,
It's true.
more complex, more motivated to ruin pottery, for sure. And I think just a more watery eye. I like all his performances that I've seen, but Ghost is definitely that one that I found most satisfying. It's a very intense movie. Whoopi Goldberg gave the performance of a lifetime, as did Demi Moore. But you gotta say, when it comes down to it, this man was a great performer. And it's quite sad that he passed away so young.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Drew Beck again.
Yeah.
Who does your hair? Now, we talked about this, so I'll take that as a good omen. I have done my hair for about 6 minutes now, and it's been going pretty well. I do have a few split ends. There's a bit of a rat's nest in the back, but fortunately you can't see that here because you're not filming from behind. Otherwise, I'd like to have a full-time hairstylist. It's just one of those things you got to work your way up towards. It's a ladder of hairstyling power, of vanity in general, and I'm climbing that vanity ladder as we speak. Hopefully this interview will gain me some more stylist power. So stylists, come towards me. Help me. Okay.
All right.
Take the next one there.
This one is from The Black Messiah. It's a question about a Tribe Called Quest, if you're familiar with them. Midnight Marauders or The Low End Theory, in terms of which album you prefer.
Tribe Called Quest, was that QTip's band?
Yeah.
What was the song Saturday? Which album was that on?
I have no idea.
Alright, well, QTip has been very nice to me every time I've seen him, which has been actually quite a bit. Not just the fact that we live in New York, but he has performed and DJ'd at Santos Party House, which is a nightclub and concert venue that my friends and I opened in New York from scratch. I mean, we built our own venue. The first new venue in downtown Manhattan in over 20 years, really. And he was, still is, extremely supportive, a legend of New York, and an incredible musician. And I just want to say thank you, QTip, for just being one of a kind. You chose to go against the grain time and time again. You chose to stick to your instincts time and time again, and not only has it paid off, but I think that you'll be influencing people in just your confidence and your bravery for many years to come. We got one here from John Torn. What's fun to do around here? Well, if you mean Austin, this place is crazy. There is a lot to do. There is probably too much to do. If you're trying to catch bands, if you're trying to stay on schedule, you're going to be very challenged. There's probably more activities, more events, more concerts, more shenanigans than you could ever hope to accomplish in this short span of time that is South by Southwest. But the good thing is, whatever you do end up doing will be exciting. I would recommend checking out maybe the Salt Lick. That's really good barbecue there, and the Iron Works. It's very good barbecue. P.F. Chang's. It's a very special, one-of-a-kind restaurant here in Austin. Very good. If you're looking for Tex-Mex, I'd recommend going to either Chipotle or Qdoba. These are, legendary Austin spots. There's also a this special sandwich shop that makes submarine sandwiches. They're called Subway. They're also here. So check out all these great food locations, as well as any music spots that you can get your hands on and your ears wrapped around. Most of all, just enjoy the entire experience. Don't get too bogged down in the specifics of this concert or this party or this location or this venue. Just go out and have some fun and enjoy this great place we call planet Earth.
That's a pretty good description of Austin.
Thank you very much.
So, that's 5 questions. Is there anything that you are working on currently that you want to plug or?
We'll just, look my name up on the Google or the computer. Just type in ANDREW space WK. That's Andrew W.K. Just into whatever, Alta Vista or Bing, yeah, of course. I'm all I would ever do there. Good be on.
All right.
All right. Well,
Fantastic.
thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you.